lot of speed out there, Chris. Should be a track meet tonight. You played in a number of systems. Did you prefer a faster game or a slower pace?
Oh, I preferred the fastest game. That's why I love the West Coast play. Now, you got some teams changing that, especially when you look at Milwaukee and Toronto. They play like West Coast teams, but, oh, I love the West Coast style of play, and I love playing fast. It's a lot more fun for everyone.
It is. Shot clock at 6. Gallinari wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Morant. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And the Grizzlies with possession here. It's a three-point game.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Now here's White. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to White. Just 5 on the clock. Uncovered. A nice shot by McDaniel. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Morant with it. Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, I don't know how you defend that. Morant runs the pick and roll like a seasoned vet.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
And it's White with the rebound. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Gallinari.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight, and few players are more explosive athletically.
Morant with the steal. And White with the block. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And he dunks it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the laps on defense.
And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
So it's the Thunder now. The shot by McDaniels, no good. Memphis with the ball. Over to the wing. Clark for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Memphis moving it around. And rebounded by McDaniels.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McGee. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is. A hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Memphis trailing here. Right side Jackson. Here's Clark. Pass to Morant. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Knocked loose. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And finished off by Morant.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing.
Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Back to Gallinari. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. Gallinari hits them both.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. To the inside. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Great value in rim protection, Chris. Talk about some of the characteristics that you have seen and you use yourself in being a good shot blocker.
Well, your reputation precedes you as a shot blocker. So as a shot blocker, you've already blocked enough shots that everyone knows, hey, I'm Rudy Gobert. Don't come in here unless you want to get that shot swatted out of the way. My name's Joel Embiid. Did you see my highlights of last game? So really what I'm saying is the shot blocker is always in your thought process. I still have nightmares about Mutombo. Oh, come on,
I bet.
Go to the next one, please. Come on. Get our shot blockers.
Pass to Clark. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Oklahoma City.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the Thunder making a change here. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Conley. Pass to Herter. From deep. It's deflected. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here is Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I like how Conley forces the issue that time, Kev. Look, when he's this active, it puts the defense in a bind.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
6 to shoot. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Now, here's Biyombo. It's good. And, Greg, you talk to Conley, he'll admit he has been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the paint. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Robinson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes, Greg, it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Yeah, and early on, doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Wood. Back to Conley. Takes a 3. No good. Shot missing. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Now here's Cousins. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending the guard and the pick and roll comes and he fights through that pick, and as a guard, offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs they just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of a rule. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Right wing. Robinson for 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Here's Schroeder. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Thunder gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season. And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Now here's Schroeder. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
His mid-range game shows how far Cousins has come. He's so much more than just an inside threat.
Here is Conley. It's stolen. Here's Ramsey. That three off the mark.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Here's Biyombo. And the shot goes in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
Here's Schroeder. And he banks in the layup. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Biyombo, no luck.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against him. That's just great work inside.
Now here is Conley. He has 6. Pass to Wood. With 1 on the clock. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. It's the Thunder as they wrap up the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And we'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
But yeah, GA, they were just the more aggressive team. I mean, feeding off this crowd's energy.
Here's Cousins. That one, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Pass to Biyombo. Back to Conley. Here's Herter. A three-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Wow, the way Cousins runs the floor for a big man, he can really hustle when he sees a chance for an easy score.
Back to Conley. Robinson pulls it in. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Schroeder outside. Elbow shot. And that's off the glass and in. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting his mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. He has 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
Jackson from long range. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. Down low. Here's McGee. White wide open. He fires. Good on the 3-point shot. White's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder. Pass to Jackson. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
White looking around. So here's Gallinari. Lets the 3 fly. And the Thunder another 3.
Bringing that 3-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Morant. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Out to the right wing. Gilgeous Alexander with it. He's got 8. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And that one's good by Clark.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now here's White. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. 5 to shoot. Morant with the steal. And they're running. Count that bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Oklahoma City lead.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to them here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
And the Thunder making a switch here. The Thunder leading by 4. Outside, White. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And he can't hit the second. Here's the 3. Here's Morant. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint. And the next one puts them in the bonus.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Here's McGee. Out to Gallinari. Gilgeous Alexander, good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside, White. Shoots from the high post.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Yes, that goes in.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Well, finally, he's getting himself to the line. He's gotten much more aggressive as the game is going on.
Pass to Morant. Jackson with it. White covering. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Outside Jackson. Here's Clark. Gallinari covering. Here's Clark. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Off the inbound pass. Outside for Jackson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 7.
I remember when you get in trouble for shooting the 3 as a big man. Now teams want their bigs operating outside the 3-point line.
Now here's White. 12 points for him. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time. That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the lay.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He could be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Pass to Morant. From deep 3-point range.
I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the 3, not one of them, ain't working.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. From deep. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He has 7.
Amazing floor awareness from Cousins. Skill at spotting the open man.
Pass to Ferguson. To the middle. A steal. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
White drives in. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting strong.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. It wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Here's Wood. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Memphis trailing here. To the paint. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. To the left wing. Ferguson for three. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
To the inside. Here's Wood. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Robinson for three. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Inside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Herter. Back to Conley.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
And over the course of his career, Mike Conley taking on more and more of the leadership mantle.
He's embraced it, Kevin, and he said letting his hair down was a way of letting go and just being confident in himself.
Oh, that's just a veteran, Conley. I mean, he's such an amazing defender who offers a lot of wisdom and leadership to younger teammates.
Pass to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for him.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
Yeah, G, I imagine that's what they're thinking. You have to maximize the possessions.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And Conley drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Mike Conley grabs the miss.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Ferguson. Just 4 to shoot. Over Robinson. Ferguson's shot is good. Ferguson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
And we finished one half of basketball. Oklahoma City out in front, up 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 9. And here's Morant. To the wing on the left. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Off target at the rim.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And the basket by Jackson. The Thunder leading by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Jackson. White. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. White's got 16 points. Drills the three-pointer.
He showed some signs of this his last year of college. I mean, Morant cannot be left alone from distance.
Pass to McGee. Here's McDaniels. And the Thunder, another 3.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Grizzlies shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. White drives in. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. The 17-footer. And another basket for Memphis. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gallinari outside. Out to the wing. Down low. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Gallinari missing. Pass to Morant. Clark for 3. Grizzlies have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
And it's tied up with that one. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
And so it's Memphis with it. To the inside. McGee with the block. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. McGee trying to break free. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. Pass to Morant. From deep. Gallinari with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
I'm trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
Outside, White. From deep three-point range. And the Thunder, another 3. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Buries it from three-point range.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clark, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
Now Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Now the Thunder with it. The lead is 2. White drives in. That's tipped. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. For the lead. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Here's Morant. 20 points for him. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Right side, White. Gallinari outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Gallinari. 4 on the clock. Here's Diallo. Hits the three-point bomb. Diallo's got his first 3 points of the game. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
And the first one drops. The Grizzlies making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
Well, his father played in the NBA. He grew up in Indiana. His father was a teammate of mine, Jaren Jackson, over at the Wizards. He took on Jordan, and those guys didn't do too well. Oh, and let me get back to it anyway. But for Jaren Jackson Jr., you could say the game was in his blood and in
To the wing right side. Pass to Gallinari. Over Clark. And it's Gallinari missing. And so it's Memphis with it. Chris and Jaren Sr., a three-point marksman, made sure his son worked on his perimeter shooting from a young age.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Jaren Sr. And even as some of Junior's coaches wanted him to focus on his inside game, Dad knew better. He said, sooner or later, son, you're going to need that outside shot. And boy, was he right.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. True on the 14-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to
to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Grizzlies have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Pass to Herter. Back to Conley. Here's Ferguson. He's got 5. Here's Herter. And the rejection by Jackson.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Conley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now look, that's the blinding quickness of Conley. You know his father ran track in the Olympics, right? He's especially effective at getting the defense to hit him on the drive.
One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And Memphis turns it over again. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss. Memphis leading. At the elbow, it's Cousins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When Cousins has the rock inside, he's ridiculously efficient. He just has such power when he has the ball down low.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Thunder. Pass to Herter. Outside Conley. Ferguson for 3. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 14-6 run. Schroeder surveying the floor. Cousins, no good.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
Conley gets the bucket.
Look, you're asking for trouble when you let Conley penetrate inside. You're playing with fire.
Pass to Schroeder. Unloads. Conley grabs the miss. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Herter. 8 points for him. Over Robinson. Conley's shot is off. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. Outside for Robinson. From downtown. That shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Here's Herter. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Over to the left wing. And the 3 ball is good. 6 points for Robinson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Ferguson for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Inside. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Yep, it counts.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Pass to Cousins. And another turnover here by Memphis. Both teams deciding to change it up. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Now Conley. 16 points for him. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You're right. That's just nice timing on the pick and roll. McGee right there where he needs to be at just the right moment to finish the play off.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Grizzlies lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Oklahoma City trailer. Here's Herter. Pass to McGee. Oklahoma City moving it around. 5 on the clock to take the lead. Again, Oklahoma City. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Jackson. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Pass to Wood. Here's McDaniels. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Jackson. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's off on the first. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And it's Conley with the ball for the Thunder. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Shoots over Morant. Conley gets the bucket. And the Thunder lead by 1.
He's so crafty with the bucket. You give Conley a little room to work with, he'll do his thing.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jackson. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Herter. Back to Conley. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Wow, this shows how fearless Conley is. Able to burrow his way inside and make the defense foul.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. They get it again. Cousins. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Back to Conley. Here's McDaniels. Down low. 6 to shoot. Snatched up. Here's Herder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
It's Wood, top of the key. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
Unable to get that one. Nice D from Cousins.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Inside, McDaniels. That shot off. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
To take the lead. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Knocks down his second 3 of the half. I mean, he had 2 of them in the first half also. It was some solid work from deep.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense and just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. 4 on the shot clock. The Thunder with another miss. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Memphis leading. Out to the right wing. From the arc. Thunder with the rebound.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
And here's White. Gallinari on the wing. Morant with the steal.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Out to Gallinari. Three-pointer. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
And finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And it's Gallinari missing.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
And so he hits both. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Cousins. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. McGee's shot is off. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. To the left side wing. Here's Morant. That shot misses. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half. Pass to Cousins. Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 1. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
And that one falls for Clark. Here's White. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. Gallinari trying to get open. A nice shot by McDaniels.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
And he comes through at the perfect moment. I know who they'll look to if they need another big 3 against him.
Swiped it away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Morant. Off with the layup.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Outside Jackson. Takes a shot at the elbow. And he gets the jumper to drop. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Even he was surprised to be that open.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Gallinari. Over Jackson. And a great move by Gallinari.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Now Cousins. To the paint. Here's Clark. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
To the right side. Back to Jackson. Sinks that one from the post. And it's a 5-point Grizzly lead. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Gallinari outside. 1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Morant. To the inside. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Out left to the wing. Gallinari on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Cousins.
And one of the things Cousins has continued to develop, his defense. Really makes an effort to swat that shot away.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant with it. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. 5 seconds left in the game. So it's Memphis picking up the win.